Conversation is like a seesaw, right? If you remember when you were younger and the seesaw, when someone's one side goes up, one side goes down, back and forth. And so I think about that for conversation. It is both people are, it's a dialogue, right? It's not a monologue. And so a lot of times we find that one person will do all the talking while the other person is just there listening. Sometimes they're not listening. But if you are talking to someone, give them your full attention. Really be engaged in what they have to say, because everyone wants to know that somebody cares about what they have to say, that they matter. So listen to when somebody's talking to you, listen, and just realize that a conversation is it's a dialogue. A conversation is dialogue. It's not a monologue. Conversation is dialogue. Two people are talking to each other. Both people are contributing to the conversation. Both people have thoughts and ideas, opinions. So a conversation is a dialogue. It's two people talking to each other. So the next time you're in a conversation, just think about this. Are you doing all the talking? Are you, monopolizing the conversation? Or is the conversation kind of equal, back and forth, two people talking to each other back and forth? Are they, if you're listening, are you coming back with questions about what the other person said? Or, are you just so in a rush to say what you got to say that you're not really listening? So it's important that you listen so you can clarify, paraphrase if you need to, ask questions if you need to. But a conversation is meant to be between two people equally talking. And it might not be equal as far as the amount of words that each person is saying, but I'm saying it's two people who are involved in the conversation, who care about what the other person has to say, and they're not just trying to monopolize the conversation. They have, they want to hear what's being said. They have they have something to say, but they have something that they're listening to the other person and what they have to say. So just think about the conversation. When you think about a seesaw, we were younger on the playground, the seesaw would go up and down, and one side was down, the other side was up. And so conversation is a lot like that. We just want to make sure that we're listening, that we are listening, giving people an opportunity to say what they need to say, really paying attention to, nonverbal cues, their body language, voice inflection, what are they saying? What are they not saying? Reading between the lines, asking questions, inquiring about something that their voice changed, it went up or down, or they talk faster or slower. You got to be paying attention. And we can't do anything else while we're talking if we want to give somebody our undivided attention. So we can't be on social media. We can't be scrolling. We can't be texting if someone is talking to us. If we want to get the benefit of the conversation, if we want to give this person our undivided attention. And I know we think that we can talk and listen. We can talk and be on social media. We can listen and be texting, but it is just not possible. You are going to lose your train of thought. You're not going to be giving this person your undivided attention. You're going to miss things that are important. This person is going to feel like that they don't matter to you because you couldn't stop for a 5-minute conversation or a 10-minute conversation that was important to the other person. So just think about this. Conversation is a dialogue. And for me, a dialogue means that this person, we're both giving each other our undivided attention. We're listening. We're paying attention to the things that are not being said, as well as the things that are being said. So just something to be thinking about is conversation is a dialogue. Am I respecting the dialogue, or am I just thinking that it's a monologue just for me to be talking, not the other person? The other person deserves to be heard as well.